Seems like food recalls are always in the news. They can cost businesses thousands or even millions of dollars to handle. So, how can product recall insurance help? Let's take a look. Starting from the top, what is product recall insurance? It's a policy designed to cover costs if you have to recall a product over quality or safety concerns. There are two types of recalls covered by this insurance: voluntary and involuntary. A voluntary recall is when you choose to recall one of your products, even though it isn't legally required. On the other hand, an involuntary recall is when a government agency forces you to recall a product because they believe it could be dangerous to customers. Product recall insurance can cover costs that come from both types of recalls. Now let's look at some of the costs that product recall insurance can cover. This policy can cover the money you spend while investigating product defects, collecting recalled products, throwing out recalled products, and hiring a public relations representative or crisis management team to prevent damage to your reputation. The costs you might have to pay when dealing with a recall include lost revenue because of a recall, costs that go beyond your normal business expenses to fix an issue with the product or get your sales back to normal, and legal fees or costs you face while investigating, defending, settling, or appealing a claim made against you. Like any policy, product recall insurance also has incidents it won't cover, like recalls involving banned substances, carcinogens, or lead, if you knew about your product's defects or safety concerns before you bought a policy. Recall-related expenses that happen outside your policy period, your employees' salaries, and your overhead costs. So, who needs product recall insurance? If you make, sell, or distribute food or beverage products, you need recall insurance. Recalls can be extremely expensive, and most food businesses aren't ready to handle the cost of managing a recall on their own. Some of the most common food recall claims involve defective packaging, contaminated food, foodborne illnesses, foreign objects in food, improper storage or handling, advertising errors, and unlabeled allergens. There are a few different factors that can affect the price of your policy. These include which limits you select, your business's gross annual revenue, your claims history, and which state you do business in. For the best product recall insurance, look no further than Flip. We've made it easier than ever to get product recall insurance with our online application. You don't have to speak with an agent, just fill out our online application and get your free quote in minutes. At Flip, we're dedicated to offering convenient, comprehensive insurance for an affordable price. That way you never have to choose between your budget and your business. Visit flipprogram.com to learn more about product recall insurance and get your free quote today.